Once upon a time, there lived a king and a queen. They were wonderful rulers, fair, patient, kind, and wise. When they had a daughter, the whole kingdom rejoiced in celebration of the baby's birth. But as the princess grew into a child, it became clear that the king and queen had a problem. Their daughter would not go to sleep. Every night, when the king and queen attempted to put their daughter to bed, the princess would talk, sing, yell, and cry. She would climb out of her bed, run around her bed, or even hide under her bed. And when the princess finally fell asleep, her parents would tiptoe to their room. But as soon as they got comfortable in their own bed, they would awake to cries of, "Mama! Papa!" Returning to their daughter's room, they found the princess wide awake. No matter what they tried, no member of the royal family could get a good night's sleep. Now, as time went on, it became clear that the sleepless princess would be a big problem. You see, the king and queen were so tired that they were falling asleep in important meetings, and they no longer had the patience to help the townspeople with their problem. So, the king and queen announced that they would award a chest of gold to anyone who could help their daughter get a good night's sleep. The news spread, and people came from near and far to help the princess get to bed. There were famous storytellers who came to tell the princess epic bedtime stories. The princess listened to every word, but she never fell asleep. Next, there were talented musicians who came to sing to the princess. They sang until the strings on their instruments snapped. Lastly, experts came with gifts of blankets and curtains and clocks, even medicine. But nothing could help the princess get to bed. It was a dark and stormy night, and the king and queen were at their wits' end when they heard a knock at the castle door. There stood a poor woman from the village. Though she worked day and night, she barely had enough money to feed her 10 children. She was wet and dirty and carrying her youngest daughter, who was no older than the princess. The queen invited them in and offered them dry clothes and food. It was then that the woman explained she was there to help the princess fall asleep, as a chest of gold would feed her family for the rest of their lives. Now, the king and queen couldn't imagine that this poor woman could help their daughter get to bed, as so many people before her had failed. Yet, they led her upstairs to where they found the princess, exhausted but stubbornly bouncing on her bed. The princess climbed down from her bed and approached the young girl. Meanwhile, the woman stopped to take a look at the princess's bed, which was piled high with mattresses and blankets. With a flick of her wrist, the woman began to remove each mattress one by one, and when she got to the bottom, she stopped. The king and queen watched intently. Even the two girls turned to see what was happening. The woman bent down to pick up a small green ball. "A pea," she said. No wonder the poor thing couldn't sleep. The woman threw the pea in the trash. "There," she said. "She'll sleep now. Mark my words." The woman ushered the princess back to her bed. The young girl smiled at the princess. "Here," she said, handing her her tattered old teddy bear. The princess took the bear and climbed into bed. It wasn't long before her eyes slipped closed and she was fast asleep. The princess slept all night that night and many nights afterwards. The king and queen were amazed, and as promised, they gifted the woman with a chest of gold. But they also awarded her with a home in the royal palace, where the two young girls became best friends, and everyone lived happily and well rested ever after. That is, until the two friends discovered slumber parties. The end.
There was a little girl who had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. And when she was good, she was very, very good. And when she was bad, she was horrid.
Hi, Mother Goose Club. Today, we're acting out a rhyme. Do you want to hear it? Great! There was a young lady whose eyes were unique as to color and size. When she opened them wide, people all turned aside and started away in surprise. Your eyes are so cool.
Thanks. You can open your eyes big and wide too. Let's try it again. There was a young lady whose eyes were unique as to color and size. When she opened them wide, people all turned aside and started away in surprise.
That was so much fun.
Thanks for playing with us.
See you next time.
Hi, Mother Goose Club. We're playing baseball, but it's so hot. Let's take a break.
Good idea. Hey, I know a rhyme we could say while we're taking the break. It goes like this. In August when the days are hot, I like to find a shady spot and hardly move a single bit and sit and sit and sit and sit.
I like it. Can you teach it to me?
Sure, I'll say each part and you repeat after me. Ready? In August when the days are hot,
In August when the days are hot,
I like to find a shady spot
I like to find a shady spot
and hardly move a single bit
and hardly move a single bit
and sit and sit and sit and sit.
and sit and sit and sit and sit.
That's the whole rhyme.
Wow, I like it. Let's say it together.
Ready? In August when the days are hot, I like to find a shady spot and hardly move a single bit and sit and sit and sit and sit. That was fun. Now that we've cooled off, I feel ready to play again. Make sure you drink lots of water when you're playing outside. See you next time.
Hi, Mother Goose Club. James and I are bird watching.
There's so many beautiful birds outside today.
Look, a cardinal. Cardinals are red.
Look, a canary. Canaries are yellow.
Cool, a bluebird. Do you know what color bluebirds are? That's right, they're blue.
Hey, Nadia, I know a rhyme about bluebirds. Mind if I teach it to you? Bluebird, bluebird, flying low. Bluebird, bluebird, wave hello. Bluebird, bluebird, flying high. Bluebird, bluebird, wave goodbye. Do you think you remember all the words?
I think so. Let me give it a try. Bluebird, bluebird, flying low. Bluebird, bluebird, wave hello. Bluebird, bluebird, flying high. Bluebird, bluebird, wave goodbye.
Wow, you remembered all the words.
Now let's see if you can learn bluebird. And don't forget to show it to your parents.
There's so much more to explore outside today. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Mother Goose Club. We're singing songs around the campfire.
What should we sing next?
Let's sing Little Bunny Foo Foo.
Okay,
That's my favorite campfire song.
Little Bunny Foo Foo, I don't know it.
It's okay, we can teach it to you. The best way you can learn is by singing along with us.
Yeah, and there are also hand motions to do along with the song. It's a lot of fun to do those together.
Everybody get your bunnies ready.
I got mine.
Little bunny foo foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and dropping them on the head. Down came the blue fairy, and she said, Little bunny foo foo, I don't wanna see you scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. I'll give you 3 chances, and if you do not behave, I will turn you into a goon.
Oh no! The next verse is like the first. You just count down 3 chances to 2 and then to 1. Ready?
Yeah.
Little bunny foo-foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Down came the blue fairy, and she said, Little bunny foo-foo, I don't wanna see you, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. I'll give you 2 more chances, and if you don't behave, I will turn you into a goon.
Oh, no. Now in this verse, Little Bunny Foo-Foo has just 1 chance left. Let's see what he does.
Okay.
I hope he behaves.
Little Bunny Foo-Foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Down came the blue fairy, and she said, Little Bunny Foo-Foo, I don't want to see you, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. I'll give you 1 more chance, and if you don't behave, I will turn you into a goon.
A goon?
Yes.
Let's all sing it together.
Okay, yeah.
You're doing great.
Little bunny foo-foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and dropping them on the head.
Down came the blue fairy,
and she said, Little bunny foo-foo, I don't want to see you, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head.
I gave you 3 chances, and you did not behave. So now, poof, you're a goon.
Oh, no.
The moral of the story is, hair today, goon tomorrow.
Great job, Micah.
You did it.
That boy learned his lesson.
He sure did.
Thanks for teaching me a song.
No problem. That's what Campfire Songs are all about. I hope you had just as much fun as we did. Bye, Mother Goose Club.
See you next time.
We should make s'mores.
Yes.
Yes.
I brought
S'mores
chocolate.
are delicious.
You did? I brought the marshmallows.
Hi, Mother Goose Club. I hear a buzzing sound. Do you hear it? There it is. It's a fly. He's flying away. I know a fun rhyme about a flea and a fly. Would you like to hear it? It goes like this. A flea and a fly in a flue were caught, so what could they do? Said the fly, let us flee, let us fly, said the flea, so they flew through a flaw in the flue. Isn't that a silly rhyme? It's called a tongue twister. Let's say it one more time, and this time you can do the hand motions with me. Make your hands like this. One is the flea, and the other is the fly. Now let's say the rhyme. A flea and a fly in a flue were caught, so what could they do? Said the fly, let us flee, let us fly, said the flea, so they flew through a flaw in the flue. Great job! Oh man, that pesky fly is back. I'm gonna go catch him. See you next time.
Do you think you're ready for the squirrel rhyme? I'm not sure. How do I know? Well, first, hop, hop, hop. Okay. Hop, hop, hop. And now, twirl, twirl, twirl. Twirl, twirl, twirl. And now, stretch high, 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 and wide, wide, wide. High, 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 wide, wide, wide. How'd I do? Great, you're ready. Here we go. Whiskey, frisky, hippity hop. Up he goes to the treetop.
Whirly, twirly, round and round, down he scampers to the ground. Furly, curly, what a tail! Tall as a feather, broad as a sail. Where's his supper? In the shell. Snappity, crackety, out it fell. How'd I do? You were so squirrely. Ah, shucks. I learned from the best.
Mother Goose Club Playhouse.